Hey everyone, tonight I want to do something differently. Every night I say that, of course. But maybe I should run for president. A lot of ideas. I talk to people. Tonight I talked to one of the guys at Walmart. I told him about my ideas, what it should be. I told him about the gas prices, I said, no, if I was the president of the United States, here's what I'd do. During the first term, I would go tell these gas companies, corporations, one, you start paying taxes. Two, there'll be a gas freeze price. I told them if there was a gas freeze price, if I was like the president of the United States, it would be $2 a gallon of gas. It stays there permanently through my first term presidency, and go after these gas companies that don't want to pay taxes and keep on charging American people of their bonus checks and stuff. I'll go after them, and then go after the companies that locally runs the gas through homes and propane. Those will be next. Have them stop charging the American people of pipeline services, storage fees. It's getting ridiculous. And then go after these banks who charge these American people fees, like checking fees, savings account fees, and the NSF fees. It's getting ridiculous. American people don't have the money anymore. Like our grandparent says, I don't trust the bank. Well, today they'll say the same thing. Still don't trust the bank, and they're taking our money. Well, they are. Much, yes. And then go after these loan companies, these president of the companies, and vice presidents, and some of these executives that has bonuses over $35,000 or more. I would be going after them. How they've been ripping the American people off on these loans, making their fees higher so they can get the bonuses. And then I would be working on healthcare, better healthcare for American people. It's getting tiring to hear people trying to prove to our government that we cannot afford to pay anymore. I would set a program for the elderly people and the people who cannot afford. Congress and them are sitting in there. They don't have to pay health care. It's free for them. We need to set a program for our American citizens who cannot pay, and our elderly people, especially the medicines. They can't afford medicines. It's making it hard for them to buy medicines. They are on a certain income, and it's getting tiresome. I'm always hearing these people, they don't have the money because every time something goes up, that gets into their money to pay rent, their money to pay their bills, and do more in that White House to reduce our debt so our Americans can retire, and so the taxes won't be that much anymore taking out of the American people's paychecks. I'll be doing more for this country if I ran for president. And it's getting ridiculous. Our roads are being torn up. We don't have the money anymore. What they're going to do? When it comes, we can't fix our roads. We can't fix our water problem, plumbing, sewer lines, water to get to our homes to put out fires. What happens then? Then, program that keeps our American teachers in schools so they can teach our children. If our children is not getting teach, they're losing learning abilities of the future. What they need to learn out here in the real world today. And keep our fire department and our police department so they won't get laid off and let go. So, well, sorry, we don't have the money. If we start losing our fire department and our police department, these gangs, these drug lords will start doing more than what we can handle. If we go after these drug lords and these drug dealers, proving, look, this is the United States, we're fighting back. If not, we'll send our military. That's what we'll have to come up next. Sending our military, our country out to protect citizens in this country so they will not get hurt or killed. What's going on out there today? There are ways that the United States government can cut back more money. This money they came up with, it's not enough. It won't be enough next year. If something doesn't happen, people will lose their jobs this year if the gas keeps on going up. These companies are relying on the gas because in order to keep that company going, they gotta have their parts supplies come in. If their parts supplies don't come in, our companies will start laying off people again. And education. Yes, people need to go to college, but some of these people cannot afford to go to college. You know, when I was in collections, there were doctors and lawyers that didn't want to pay their student loans because they were making more money. That's not fair. This is why we have to pay more, because some of these doctors and lawyers don't want to pay their student loans, and the people who, these corporations who reap the benefits off American people, who they change their names, the corporation, so they don't have to pay taxes, or when they file bankruptcy, well, I still have to pay taxes on that corporation anymore. I'm going to live high off the hog on what money I have. This is why American is in so much debt, because some of these people don't want to pay their taxes. Going after oil companies, have them start paying taxes, so lower down prices. If this country wants this American people start buying stuff again, we need to do something now. And plus, we need to tell the world that we are changing. American people are tired of the problems. If the United States government people do not listen, including the state governments who don't listen to these people who are losing their jobs, all they care is their butts in that chair, we're the ones who are paying them. So that's all I have to say, my fellow Americans. Thank you and good night.